What is up, guys? And this is Just Some Weebs, episode 14. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamon is Unbreakable. Now, I've already watched all of it, but I just got them to catch up pretty far with the season, and so we're just going to go and talk about that today. Who wants to begin?
I'll kick it off.
Kick it off.
I gotta say, this season, the first episode was a little slow, but from the first episode, it just picked up so fast. And honestly, I can't say there wasn't a single episode I didn't enjoy, so far at least, because the stands are all cool as hell. And what's his name? The dude that kind of looks like Josuke, but he, like the one with the hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The handstand is honestly so damn dope, and I feel like the only thing I can say is I feel like they could have executed the hand so much more than what they made it out to. Because when you think about it, it's a broken ass stand, and it kind of
the guy that joins them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the hand could have been something like what's that stand from the Battle of Egypt, the ice one.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
Vanilla
it could have been.
Ice, yeah.
It could have been like Vanilla Ice,
It is kind of similar, yeah.
Yeah, and but it's just it's only in the right hand, which is kind of a limitation. But still, you can like break the space in between you and something and pull it to you. That's kind of cool as hell. Like I've never seen that in anything before. And what's his name? Koichi. Like he's such a slept on character. He's such an underdog. His what's his stand called?
Reverb.
Yeah, Reverb. When he went into Act 3, I was like, what? Hold on, wait, he transformed again? Oh man.
Yeah.
And it looks like a regular stand where you can only have it in a certain, you can only have it in a certain distance for it to work. And now I'm curious because I haven't gotten past, I think, 25, 26. Is he able to use each act separately? Like, can he, instead of using Act 3, can he say Reverb Act 2? And because I'm pretty sure he was able to do that with Act 1 and Act 2. Because I've seen him use Act 1 while Act 1 already evolved into Act 2.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm not sure. I felt like it was kind of like once it gained those abilities, it's all just like now he has like multiple different things he can do with it. Maybe that's wrong, but
Reverb is kind of cool too.
Yeah. Interesting.
But the hair girl, I really get some Hunter x Hunter vibes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That's what I was thinking when I saw her, was from like the Chimera Ant arc with like the girl that went crazy and like her hair would just like
Palm.
Yeah, Palm. Yeah.
Now, would you say that you get Hunter x Hunter vibes, or would you say you get Jojo vibes from Hunter x Hunter? Because I'm not sure which one first.
Well,
Jojo
for me, I say I get Hunter x Hunter vibes because I Hunter x Hunter fanboy at heart.
Hey man, I gotta respect it.
Although it'll never finish, so
unfortunately
we don't get into that. But I agree with you as well. It's like the first episode, yeah, it was all right, like explaining kind of where they're at and what's going on. It was a little slow, but it picked up so quickly. And I thought that like this season, as far as we've seen so far, is like it takes the stakes up a bit from the previous parts. Like right into the first like enemy, Angelo, it was kind of like dark. Like he was this sadistic criminal, like serial killer, and I was like, this isn't something I'm really used to from JoJo's. I like it. And it was just talking about all these like gruesome crimes that he was doing, and I thought that was like, they set the bar really quickly and really high in this season.
Speaking of gruesomeness, let's talk about Keto, man. And Queen, what do you call it? Deadly Queen, I think. Is that?
Yeah, Deadly or Killer. I think it's Killer Queen or Deadly. I can't remember what it was from the Japanese.
I think it's Deadly Queen. I'm pretty sure it's Deadly Queen. Yeah, but why did he have to do that? So what's his name? Shigetsu. I forgot his name. The airplane. But what is the little guy with the harvest stand? I forgot his name. But what
spiky
happened
dude?
to him?
Positive.
What happened to him? Yeah, with this little spike in the back of his head. What happened to him was so damn fucked up, man.
It was.
I felt so bad. I didn't really like him, but still, I felt so bad for him because he was trying to tell Josuke what was happening, and then all you see is boom, and it's and he just exploded. I'm like, oh damn.
That's true. Yeah, no, he wasn't even really that memorable or like a likable character, but just what happened. JoJo's does that. They do this to these characters that aren't like your favorite characters, but they're moderately likable. Like you don't hate them, but then they just make them go through like the most fucked up shit.
Right. Dang. Who would you say your guys' favorite character is so far up and well, I mean Erik's probably seen some characters we haven't seen so far, but up until this part for you, Noel.
Koichi, for a fact.
Koichi.
Yeah, he's just so slept on. So he's the underdog, and
Right.
gotta root for him, man. When he went Super Saiyan against Deadly Queen, and his hair just spiked up. I was like, oh snap!
Yeah, I loved that part. And then he cuts his hair, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I have to say, I think my favorite Joestar even is I like Josuke a lot.
Yeah, he's
really?
cool.
I love how he just freaks out about his hair. It's just like instant Chad mode if anybody talks about his hair.
Yeah, no, Josuke is definitely the most character. How do I say most personality-filled character in all of JoJo, at least that we've seen coming. I'm not sure how the next season looks like, but I mean, he's definitely like the funniest, the most, because Jonathan was kind of cringy. I didn't really like Jonathan all that much.
Yeah, Jonathan was kind of. Joseph, I thought was like the funniest kind of.
Oh my god!
Yeah, especially later, like as he's older and whatnot. But the old man, Joseph in this season was even like his old man. Oh my god, was he's like, oh, there's a stand user. He's invisible.
I'd say Joseph's my favorite.
Really,
Joseph?
Yeah, Joseph's my favorite.
That's respectable.
Yeah,
I'm a Jotaro guy. I know some people don't like Jotaro, but
I like Jojo. Jojo's probably number 2 for me. I'd say Joseph and Jotaro are my 2 favorites.
I wish he was in this season more so far.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, maybe he comes in late in the
does.
latter half more, but yeah, like we didn't really see much of him up until like they fight the rat.
That rat.
I actually kind of liked that fight. I don't know if it's like viewed as like a good part.
Being from New York, unfortunately, I did not like that fight because right.
It's home for you. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just.
I mean, being from Vermont, I can say I've never seen a rat.
Must be nice.
I've never seen a rat in the street. I've seen mice. I've never seen a big ass rat.
Yeah, going to New York City subway. Oh, you see?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh man, but nah, the man-eating rat. That's like that might be one of my most my biggest fears now. Now that I've seen it, a rat with a stand.
A rat with a stand. Yeah. Noel's nightmare.
Yes, man. But no, this season is honestly like there's so many different stands now. Not even just fighting ones now.
Yeah.
That they've implemented in the season, like the one with what's his name, the cook, the Italian dude.
Oh, that was really cool. Yeah. I thought that he was gonna be bad the whole time. I was just waiting for him to like come up with this evil ulterior motive, and then he's just kind of like cooking and healing them.
And then you have the beauty one, the Cinderella one, which the hair girl kind of fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's just this. I feel like there's any kind of stand now, And Josuke and I forgot his name, Oyu something like that. His right hand man. They really took advantage of the harvest, like. But he was kind of being a cheapskate where he tried to take all the 5 million yen from from the lottery. But I don't know. It's just, my favorite stand, honestly, might have to be Deadly Queen, because Deadly Queen, for what it was worth, it's just so damn cool. First of all,
it really is. Yeah,
it's like a cat, and anything he touches, he can explode. And he literally does it like a bomb, like a button. It's dope. That little fucking machine though, that shit was annoying.
Yeah, Deadly Queen is one of my favorite stands. I'd say my three, because I'm going to go into part 5 a little bit, but I'd say some of my 3 favorite stands are Deadly Queen, Sex Pistol, Sticky Fingers, and Green Day.
Sticky Fingers.
Green Day is a pretty fucking nasty one. When you get to that towards the end, that's a fucking nasty stand.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really.
Is that next season or?
Yeah, gold when you get Green Day.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to ask because it seems like Deadly Queen got reinherited to somebody else. So is it going to get passed on from person to person? Because it looks like that dude that's married to that red hair girl apparently has Deadly Queen now.
You'll see. I think it does in the manga. I think there's something about it when we get to part 8. I think Deadly Queen comes back. I'm not sure yet because I've just watched the animes. I haven't really read up ahead in the manga, but I do plan on reading Stone Ocean.
Okay.
Is that the new
Part 6? Yeah, with Jolene.
Is that female?
Who is this?
Yeah, Jolene's. That's Trish. Which, by the way, I'm jealous as fuck of that shirt because I love Trish.
What is she from?
What season is she
Goldwyn?
in?
She's from Goldwyn. Yeah.
Okay, I guessed it right. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that's the only one that's left.
Yeah, that's true. Well, maybe they colored it from the manga. I don't know.
Hey, maybe. Where'd you get that shirt from? Though?
Yeah, where'd you get it? Like
Crunchyroll.
Oh,
I get all my anime merch from Crunchyroll. They have some sick merch. It's kind of pricey though. Like it's really high quality.
I would pay for that. I actually kind of want to buy.
Yeah. Dude, everything I've ordered off Crunchyroll has been like the highest quality. I can't complain. I've tried buying cheap anime merch off like Instagram stores that come from like overseas, and they come in, the printing is like super small, or like the sizes are like, I order like a large or an XL and they come in and it's like a medium.
Yes, thank you.
This is not an XL. I can't even fit this over one arm. Like
I ordered this shirt that I waited like a month or 2 for, right? And then it finally comes in the mail and I try it on. I'm like the same size. I'm in the same size for all my shirts, hoodies, everything, right?
Yeah.
I've been in the same size for years. So I'll get this shirt in the mail. I try it on. Oh yeah, it finally came. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I guess it's like the foreign sizing is different. We're big over here in the US. I don't know. but yeah, I can't complain. Crunchyroll, you pay kind of like, a premium price, but it's high quality.
Oh,
I got this from Crunchyroll too. It's a haiku long sleeve, and honestly, it's so comfortable too.
Yeah, and Crunchyroll, they tend to make more merch. They make more figures, more everything. Like a lot of the Netflix animes, they never make fucking merch for any of those. I just noticed that recently.
For figures, I use Tokyo Otaku Mode. If you guys seen that website before, it's a little pricey, but if you have the premium, like if you have the membership, it honestly is worth it. Like you get discount points on the figures. You can pre-order figures and stuff like that. Nice. So. Like my Tanjiro figure, I pre-ordered, and I got it like a month or 2 ago. And it honestly is worth it. Right. But how do I say it? I'm looking for a Jojo figure. I might be a little weird for this, but I kind of want a reverb figure, a Koichi reverb figure. And the Act 1, the ugliest one, the fucking Cell looking kind of reverb. Yeah,
he does look like Cell.
And it does.
And it's like Cell too.
Right. I mean, JoJo's figures they're expensive as hell.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
No reason. But hey, that's what comes with the memes.
That's right.
That's true. Connor, what size did that shirt come in? You get it in like an XL or double XL?
For this one?
Yeah.
This one I think it's a large or an XL.
Okay, larger XL. Is it long enough? Because I know you're pretty tall too, and
I'm like 6'3", and I mean I will say I think this one is this one's a large. I would say the sleeves are a little short.
Okay.
I think they go up to like double XL.
Okay, so I'd probably, if I was gonna order, I'd probably order like an XL or something.
Yeah, and the one I'm sending you, is an XL, so you'll be able to tell based off sleeve length.
No, you guys so tall. You kind of make me feel insecure about my height.
I mean, aren't you 6 foot at least?
Yeah, I'm 6 foot, man, but 6'3" and 6'5".
I'm 6'6".
Oh, you're even worse. You're like a basketball player.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well, going back to JoJo's, I
yeah,
think
man.
my favorite stand, honestly, is at Heaven's Gate, right? Heaven's Door. Heaven's Door.
Oh, yo, that I just remembered about that stand. That stand is so damn weird.
It is
Like
weird, but that's
it's
why I like it. I like the
Heaven's
weird
Door.
ones that are like, you know, they're not overpowering. Like up front, it really takes like you being super smart and like strategic to make it
yeah,
overpowering. But I feel like his ability, like since he thinks so fast when he's like writing and drawing, he can like really kind of do anything he wants with it.
Heaven's Door, is that a Bob Dylan song reference?
Yeah, well, yeah, because knocking on heaven's door, yeah, it's got to be.
But nah, man. When he was right on Koichi's face,
Mhm.
I was kind of weirded out, man. And like
Yeah, it's
when he
creepy.
ripped his face off, and like he's just
Oh,
his eyes, the page, like that shit's fucking weird.
Yeah,
Like
he rips the page out. Yeah,
yeah, and they took the weirdest way you can take a manga stand,
right.
like a stand that's for a mangaka, and it's just God, just thinking about it, when his like the skin and then the other dude, the little dude, with the black hair, I forgot his name. He's like
Yeah, I don't remember his
he
name.
pops up at random moments. When his face opened up like this, like
Yeah, the double sided.
that shit. Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I also think that this season was like I feel like they really changed the color scheme, and like that's what
Mhm.
I liked about JoJo's and all the others, especially when they first introduced stands. Was like whenever they go into fighting scenes, it's like they change the color scheme of every like person and like the whole atmosphere and everything. Like you'll have a character's hair and their whole like outfit just changed into like a complementary color scheme, or like just like it contrasts from what they actually look like. And I think that's like really cool and unique, because I can't really think of any other show that's like that. Maybe like Mob Psycho kind of plays with colors a lot, but this one and like Diamonds Unbreakable, it just really goes to the max on that. Like the whole atmosphere is like the roads, the grass, the buildings. It reminds me of like an old like Simpsons or something. Like it's just so colorful and pretty.
Yeah, no,
really.
and I kind of like that. It's like it takes place in such a small town.
Yeah.
It's such a small town, and um, you kind of went original with the setting. 'Cause I don't think that town is a real place. I'm pretty sure it's not a real place.
Yeah, I'm not
But
sure. I don't think so.
No, I think it's not real.
like every other place in every other setting in JoJo was some real place. You had Egypt, you had Japan, America.
Right.
But this one they took it in a different direction. I feel like continue on, and when we start what is it, Goldwind,
Yeah, Goldwind, part
Goldwind,
5.
I feel like when they start Goldwind, when we go to Goldwind, I feel like Diamonds Unbreakable will be the most
Camera died.
different one. Damn.
Yeah, definitely. Part five is pretty damn different from the rest of them. They really take a lot of different steps in that one, and especially with how the story progresses and a lot of the action. Well, JoJo's is really notorious for having fights that just push it to the edge. Like they just extremely technical, and you just don't know who's gonna win or who's gonna die, and like they just come so close to death in these fights.
Right.
Well, I feel like you don't really think. Okay, so I feel like in Diamonds Unbreakable, I don't really get the feeling that many of the main characters are gonna die because of Josuke. But that's why I was so shocked when the dude with Harvest died, because I was expecting him to get healed by Josuke, but he just got fucking brutalized. He got a fatality, man.
There's some more that are about to come. JoJo's likes to do that too, is they like to kill off characters you don't expect to die, or in the ways that you expect them to die. Part 5 is going to be the worst for that.
It was just the most random character to die. Like he had no reason to die. And he was kind of growing on me too with his weird,
That's JoJo's for you.
But man, that dude. His name is Kijo, right?
I think so. Yeah.
The fact that he was carrying a dead hand. This is fucking weird from the start, and why was he carrying a hand? Was he like just some random serial killer that just liked
Kira? Well, you to find out Kira has a hand fetish, and he's like a psychopath. that's essentially him in a nutshell. Like, there's not too much depth from there. He's just some psycho guy with a hand fetish. Like,
I believe it. I believe it.
yeah, a lot of people don't like him or say it's one of their least favorite JoJo's villains, or it's either people's favorite or least favorite. I'm kind of more. I think he was a pretty good villain, but some people didn't like him and some people really liked him. It's like really he has a lot of mixed reviews.
I'm in between friend. I don't mind him. You know, he does the job as a villain. I kind of do like him more than Dio. Dio was just fucking annoying. He got so old towards like, you know, the third season. And I just feel like he needed to be killed off. Like I want him dead after the first part of JoJo.
Yeah, part 5, Davalo is much better than Kira.
Okay.
Like I like Kira, but Davalo is probably one of my favorite JoJo's villains because there's so much complexity there too.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, obviously I haven't seen part 5 yet, but I've watched like a clip one time. I was just like, before I even got into JoJo's really, and I clicked like a random episode and watched it, and it just seemed like a completely different show. It was so intense.
Cheating, Connor. Why are you
I'm
cheating?
excited to watch it.
Why are you cheating for, Connor? We're supposed to be waiting for we watch Goldwind.
Oh no, this was before, like even before
okay.
the podcast, or whenever it like first came out. I was like, "What is this? This looks weird," and I like clicked it, and I was like, "Oh, whoa, it's crazy."
I love part 5 so much. I try to get people into it, but then they're like, I haven't watched part 1 of JoJo's or watched any of the rest of the JoJo's, and I'm like, this is gonna take a while.
Right? Yeah, because they're long. They're long.
Yeah, and I don't want to say just skip all of it. Go to part 5, because I'm like, you kind of should know the story.
Right.
You know what I want all of us to watch, because I haven't even watched it myself, but I started watching a little bit. The Monogatari series.
The what?
The Monogatari series, if you guys ever heard of it. It's such a trippy anime. Like there's like multiple parts to it. You got Boku Monogatari, and a bunch of, you know, different ones.
Huh.
And it's like, it's, how do I explain it? Like from the first episode, everything happens so fast. You got like a whole bunch of word messages pop up on the screen. You got like, it's so fast you have to pause it to read what it says, and then yeah, and it's confusing because like the first part isn't necessarily the first part. You know,
it's kind of like some weird time stuff going on.
Yeah, and it's Joey, the anime man's favorite anime.
Okay, I think I've heard them talk about that actually. It's like one of those things you kind of have to watch more than once to really take it all in.
Yeah, and I started. I had no idea what the fuck I was watching.
Right? Is it like is it like kind of like a shonen style, or is it like?
It's like, honestly, I wouldn't categorize it as anything. You know,
it's not really like.
It's its own genre. It's its own genre, honestly.
Okay.
That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd definitely be interested to check that out.
I'll just say watch the first episode, and we can, you know, discuss that next one to see how you guys feel about it. Because I personally had like, I need to talk about it with somebody to get a, you know,
compress that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I'd be down to watch that.
Okay. So let's write that. You gotta note that down, y'all. You gotta note that down.
Yeah.
Going back to JoJo.
What did you guys think of Red Hot Chili Pepper?
Oh, he was annoying. I'm not gonna lie. He was so damn annoying. Like he disgraced. I'm not sure if the name was based off Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I think it was. Like the episode is called Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That was such a fucking disgrace to Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. Like, man. And why did they make him electric? Like, why not give him fire or something that actually relate to Red Hot Chili Pepper? But electricity. And they gave him the most ugliest character design you can possibly.
They really did, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of. It reminded me
dinosaur
of a little bit, but like just golden.
Yeah, they're just disgracing these Americans.
Fucking skinny version of a Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
But and then the stand user, it's even worse. Damn guitarist.
I didn't expect that though. I thought it was gonna be like some like tiny like high schooler, because in this season they have like a weird trend of like just making these super small like characters.
I mean, Harvest's stand user kind of fits his, you know, look,
Right.
his stands look, because you have this dude that probably has no friends, and he has this stand where he can take anything he really wants, he can steal anything he really wants, and I guess that stealing stand kind of fits the hole in his heart. So I feel like those two really go hand in hand.
Mm.
And then you also have Deadly Queen that fits the stand user that had a damn hand fetish. So
There's
those
a
are
part,
also hand in hand.
I don't want to spoil the ending, but the funniest part, I don't want to say it.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I'm gonna wait for it. I want to wait for it.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this part.
Yeah,
So.
same.
No spoilers this time.
I honestly might say this season might become my favorite. Honestly,
This is my favorite so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a feeling Goldwyn is gonna be my favorite, but this is my favorite one so far.
The only complaint I have past Stardust Crusaders is they significantly lose mass. All throughout the rest of JoJo's, they're not nearly as big as they were in Stardust Crusaders
Right.
or Part 1 and Part 2. Like,
I mean, Jonathan's a thick boy.
yeah, he's big as fuck. And
Yeah.
yeah, even Jotaro and even like Paul and Arf and all of them, and like even old
Yeah, Paul Marav is
freaking huge.
Yeah.
And then you get to Part 4, you get to Diamond's Unbreakable, you get to Part 5, and they just look like they work out. They don't like look like they're on steroids or anything.
Not even like you have characters like Koichi. Koichi is just small as hell.
Right.
And,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With this season, they made so many just like small looking high schoolers.
Yeah, it feels like a high school anime with
Like, they look normal now.
crap.
What is it? Joe
Jotaro?
Giovanni or what? What's the one from Part 5? The Joestar?
Oh, Giorno Giovanni, yeah.
Morno. Yeah, because he's even smaller than Josuke.
He's only
I see how he
15.
looks.
So.
Oh, he's 15.
Yeah, he's 15. And I mean, he's kind of small, but he has some muscle on him. He's like
Yeah.
definitely, I'd say, more. Like you can see through his outfit, but the rest of everyone else in his crew, like they just look like they work out, like real gym results. They don't look like fucking like Jotaro and Paul and Arf, where it's just like you can't look like that without freaking steroids.
You're right. They're kind of like a One Punch Man. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're just. There's a lot of memes just talking about how, like, over the years of JoJo's, just the significant amount of muscle loss.
Right.
So Giorno's the one with the three.
It's kind of connected to like the real world, like people used to be just like jacked, they had to like manual labor back in the day, and then it's kind of like now we're just like working on computers.
Hey, I got a question though. Giorno's the one with the three little.
Yeah, the donut rolls in his hair.
Yeah, okay. So I would have thought that was the villain when I first looked at Part 5.
Well, he's Dio's son.
So what's the villain's name of Part 5?
Ivalo. Yeah. Which there's a lot of that you can go in. There's a lot of in-depth videos that explain him. He's a very complicated villain.
Oh,
really great one, but yeah, no,
that is not what I would have expected.
I always expect like there to be such a big time gap in between the parts, but then it's really not. Like Part 4, Josuke was like a kid when Part 3 was happening, and then it's like whatever 15 years or however many years. But I feel like it's always like a generation gap. But then you go back and you realize like some of the stuff that you're seeing right now is like happening at the same time as like the next part, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, between the first part and between Joseph and Jonathan's part is a pretty big gap because
that one definitely has a big
Jonathan is Joseph's grandfather, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, but then also Josuke
and Jotaro is also Joseph's grandson. So.
Yeah, and then Josuke is Joseph's actual son.
Yeah, and then Giorno is Jonathan's son, but with Dio's head on him.
Wait,
because Dio impregnated a girl during Stardust Crusaders, and with Jonathan's body, and that's how Giorno was born.
How old is Giorno? 15?
Giorno is he's 15.
So weird.
Yeah, so how would he be 15? Because
the manga started in like the year 2000. Or like 2002 or 2001, and like the Stardust Crusaders in the late 80s.
Right.
So it just went from there. It was like late 80s, early 90s. So yeah.
So how old is Josuke?
Josuke is like
18? Or no, he's
17.
like a freshman, right?
He's like 15, 16.
So he's like So is part 5 kind of take place during part 4 or something?
Just right afterwards.
Okay, I was gonna say because that's weird because it doesn't like Dio dies in part 3.
Wait, but
he has a kid. That's so weird.
Wait, but I'm confused. If part 4 takes place right after part 3, how did Joseph get so damn old, like so fast, like to the point where he had to hold a cane? Because he was like so energetic for his age in part 3.
I think it takes place like, well, because Josuke was 4, and when they were fighting Dio, like when the stands arrived, that's why he had like the fever in the car.
Yeah.
So he was like 4, and he's around 15 now. So it's like 10 years roughly, give or take, from part 3 to part 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Joseph just aged really fast.
Yeah, but
and then rip Joseph.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, is there anything else we want to talk about? Because I have to get going to work pretty soon. Because I have a 40-minute drive.
Yeah, I mean, I think we covered a decent amount.
Honestly.
Good.
I mean, we only watched one show, so.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we're gonna watch one episode of the Monogatari series. I forgot what the first one is. The first part.
You should definitely send that because I have no idea how to spell that. How to look that up.
Yeah, it's Bake Monogatari series. I sent it to you guys. I'll send it. Resend it now, actually.
And then finish part 4.
Yep, we definitely got to finish that because I want to be able to finish part 5 within like the next 2 weeks or the next 3 weeks because I'm excited for that.
Right.
But
they just talked about when part 6 is getting animated.
Yeah, I actually want to know that too.
I'm not sure if they have.
I thought they were supposed to. I heard talk of it like last year, like in my last semester.
Right. Huh.
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, I think anything else you guys want to mention?
No.
Good. You ready, Eric?
Wrap it up.
This is Just Some Weebs, episode 14. We discussed Diamond is Unbreakable, and next time we're going to be talking about the rest of Diamond is Unbreakable and the Monogatari series. Did I say that right?
Baki Monogatari series, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Monogatari series, but
hopefully we could get to part 5, maybe talk about that a little bit. Who knows? But we'll see.
That'll be a surprise.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah. Peace out,
you guys.
Later.